All right, we are back on this day. It is the ninth day of the school year, and it is officially I believe it is your second free day.
Yes.
Uh, and you all wake up missing one of your roomies, of course, as he has gone off to practice for his job and get trained, but you both have a very busy day ahead of you. What do you guys want to do when you're getting ready to go to Earth? How do you prepare for that sort of thing?
Felyn already gets up early because trancing, but
Yes.
this time instead of like going on a walk or anything, she's preparing things. She's getting stuff together and doing all of her hair and whatnot. And the second Motiva is awake, she's gonna take out her her regular clothes and her casual clothes, and she's gonna say, which one of these would be better?"
Motiva sitting up,
Bleh.
flattening her hair.
I'm unsure the exact dress code, I suppose, for this trip.
Oh, that makes sense. She's gonna stare. I'm guessing the casual wear is the one with like the over the titty corset and the shirt.
Yeah, it's one with just like it's got the pants and she's got her hair all down, and then the other one is the like pencil skirt.
Okay. Motiva's gonna point to the one with the pants and she's gonna say, I'm gonna say that one. I think a pencil skirt. Well, actually, no. Yeah, wear the pencil skirt and wear your horns too.
Flynn gets a big smile and nods her head and immediately goes to go change into it.
You're gonna be so cute! Hell yeah, you go and you get changed.
Yay.
Something of note that you guys notice as you sort of go to get ready is that you usually run into a couple people here and there when you get ready throughout the school week, but you see that a lot of people are taking advantage of getting to sleep in, and you don't actually get as much thoroughfare in the bathrooms as you guys are getting ready.
Oh, fuck yeah. Motiva's gonna go full out. She's gonna braid her hair and everything.
Do it.
Yeah.
Go fucking ham, dude.
Motiva's going to look to Felyn and say, so I want you to get as dressed up as you want. You can put on makeup. You can go absolutely insane. But I will... Okay, so here's the story. Motiva's going to slam her hands down on the sink. You are a cosplayer, and we're doing a photo op on your Instagram if anybody asks why you're purple. Or dressed up.
She will nod her head and say, "What is an Instagram?"
Okay, so there's two layers to this. Cosplaying is like LARPing, but just aesthetic.
Okay.
Okay. And Instagram is a social media platform.
Oh, like a town crier?
It's like a town crier, but everybody's crying at the same time, and occasionally more criers will cry about one person. But it's a digital town crier. It's not physical.
And digital is
My phone.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I understand this.
Yes. If you can keep up with that, then we're good. We're just friends hanging out while you're doing cosplay stuff. If they ask for your @ just say your @ is your name. And you can give people your name. And if somebody says it's a weird name, just say you'd like to keep your personal life separate.
All right. Yeah, this makes sense. This is good. This is a good cover story.
Yes, it's an amazing cover story. In fact, I
I
Thought about it for all of 2 minutes.
I love this spy op debriefing a lot. Honestly,
Thank you. I, Ashton, have been oozing and stewing in this for a fucking weeks. Where I'm just like, oh fuck, that's right. We're bringing a drow to Earth. Oh, piss. Motiva's also gonna pipe up and say, oh, also there's only one sun where I'm from, so it will probably be dark fairly soon because it's late fall.
Oh, yes, there is only one sun on Exandria. This whole multiple sun situation is very new to me.
Yes, but you will not have to have your umbrella out all day.
Very true, very true.
Yeah, and
Will
you'll get to see the moon and everything.
would Uli be able to join us?
let me Google really quick to see if the municipality says bats are illegal. Give me a sec. Illegal pets in Gar.
Motiva would know that.
Yeah, you would know that, you cringe ass. Your family would know that, because your family is cringe asses also. Okay. Hold on. Okay, awesome. I found the part of the law that says the animals that are prohibited in city limits.
Yes.
Can I bring my little man with me?
Okay, so...
It's very important to her.
It's very important.
I'm sorry, the exotic state laws are ridiculous in Ohio for some reason.
It's because it's opossum country.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I do know that bats are protected, so if somebody sees your bat, they can't hurt it. That's cool.
Good, good. Very important to know.
Yeah, very important to know. Nobody can PvP your bat.
I won't have to get the stat blocked out.
I'd like to imagine this. Oh, go ahead.
I like the phrase Ohio bat laws, which are in every article I'm looking at.
I really like the image of Motiva just fucking error code staring at the ceiling after Felyn asks.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, from what I'm gleaning, wild bats are protected, but according to a statute based on you can't have any animal that if it bites, it can harm or kill or give disease to a person. You can't have it. So you cannot have a pet bat. But
Okay.
if you carried the bat with you, theoretically nobody could do anything to it. So, like, I guess just don't hang out around cops, I guess. Don't take your bat to Walmart. And you could probably bring Uli with you. But that's up to your discretion. Motiva, however you would want to discuss that, since you would know these laws.
Yeah, Motiva would think for a second, obviously. And she'd say, well, you can bring Uli with you, but I think it would be better if we left him in the house when we leave. Or at least in the backyard.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I
true.
see.
He could hang out in your backyard. You have a nice yard.
I do have a nice yard.
Okay.
Motiva nods. He will get the Earth experience.
Felyn does a little
But-
happy clap.
We can't bring him into stores.
Yes, this is fine. I'm going to go get them ready. He's gonna go rush off to prepare Uli for travel.
You're so cute. I want you to put him in like a papoose so bad. That's so cute.
While Felyn is doing that, can I pick up Chad?
Yeah, you can go get Chad. I think Motiva, did you get up early today to do this, or do you think you kind of just got up at the same time?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So when you go see Chad, Chad is already awake. Then, I think. So
Yeah.
you see Chad. As you kind of go to, their door is open as always. They're the chill room, right? And you see that Chad kind of has a sort of. I would compare it to like a duffel bag where you're from, kind of sling over his shoulder.
Ooh.
And he makes eye contact with you when you show up, and he has this sort of like welcoming, bright smile the minute he sees you, and he says, "Hey,
Hey.
we heading out?"
Yeah, Felyn's getting her bat ready.
Oh, she's bringing the bat?
Yeah, kinda. We can't bring the bat into the stores, so he's gonna be hanging out in the backyard once we leave the house.
It's still sick though. I think
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm sure he'll have a great time. Maybe he'll pick up a bat girlfriend. There's many bats in my house, near my house.
Crazy bat lady, I see. He looks particularly proud of that joke.
Motiva looks and says, "You'll probably see a few corpses in my backyard. It's not just bats."
Ha, good one.
Oh, I'm not joking. My sister's a freak.
Well, she's related to you, so I'm sure she's still cool in some capacity.
Oh yeah, she's cool. She's just 13. You know how they are.
Cringe.
Yeah, she's at that fine age of being interested in dead things. And in my house, that involves finding dead things. So.
Fair enough.
Don't tell her that.
If you thought I was going to encourage collecting dead things, you're sorely mistaken.
Yeah. Oh, also, she points to Felyn and says, "Say hello to the hit new cosplayer on Instagram."
On the what on the what?
Just know that if anybody asks what we're doing with a person covered in purple, she's an Instagram cosplayer.
Oh, is that like a celebrity?
Yeah, it's like a micro celebrity.
You see him kind of go to. Sorry, go ahead. You first.
Oh, Felyn was just gonna do like a little pose and say, "I am on the digital platform."
Fuck, that's really good. I think Chad connects the dots and he's like, "I can be your groupie. I'm carrying your stuff." And he gestures to his duffel bag. He makes two thumbs up.
Exactly, we're her groupies.
Hell yeah. Also, as note, Uli is loosely swaddled and placed in Felyn's bag in such a way that he can peek his head out if he wants, but he can hide.
That's so cute. That's so cute. Nice.
And also, I have the Strixhaven plushie next to him.
Nice.
The mascot plushie.
That's really good. He is holding it with his little thumbs.
Little thumbs.
Motiva's gonna look at Chad and say, "Ooh, what you bringing, by the way?"
I didn't really know what I needed, so I brought like my sword. I brought like a hoodie in case it's cold. You know how it is.
It might be a bit chilly. It's a bit into the autumn season. We'll get to not see daylight for more than like a couple hours. I'm sure we're all gonna be excited about that.
Oh wow. I'm bringing like some money if we like need to grab food or anything.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're a doomsday prepper.
A what?
I'm saying that you're really cool and you're prepped for anything.
Ah, thanks. I try.
Yeah, you're doing great. Motiva's gonna look to them and say, "Are y'all ready?"
Yes.
Yeah, about as ready as I'll be.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go harass Doriga.
Nice. So you go over to student resources. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty, and we head over to the student resources. And you go over to Doriga's little counter where she's still typing away at her magic typewriter. And she kind of looks at this gaggle of students that have walked up to her and say, "Is there something I can help you with?"
I wanted to visit at home and I wanted to bring some guests.
She shrugs. Yeah, okay. She taps on her keys a little bit and then opens a drawer on her side of her desk and kind of shuffles through a bunch of like parchment pieces, like old school paper shit. Um until she seems to find one that she likes, uh and goes to set it down on the desk and says, "There you go. There's one of your allotted plane shift scrolls. Did you need anything for the trip? Do you need to exchange your money?" She gives you a pointed look.
Yeah. We all do.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hand me the money. And
I
then
give.
a nice. Oh, I meant out of character. I need to know how much money you guys have so I can convert it into
Oh.
dollars.
Oh, yeah. Sarah, go ahead.
There's a
Screenshot.
conversion rate.
5 gold, 4 silver, 9 copper. If it's easier to just do the gold, we can just do that.
I will do the silver, but I'll round up the copper and say that you have $55.
Yeah.
I have $24 and I also hand over the purse.
I don't know
Oh,
what
I have
purse.
25. I have 24 gold. I have 24 gold. And the purse is 40 gold.
Okay. Please put it together. I'm stupid.
Oh, okay.
I'm dummy.
No, it's okay.
Okay, cool. So then you're gonna have obviously the 400 and then the 240.
Bill. Dollar bills.
Dollar
Yep.
bills.
Matia just looks at the fucking money and she says, How do you know what this money is?"
Wouldn't you like to know?
Actually, I don't think I do. Let's go, kids.
Just know that I'm the one who handled all of your allowances, so somebody had to know.
Thank you.
1 second. I'm rolling for how much money Chad has.
$1 billion.
I mean, he is a rich kid.
He's a little bit of money.
Little bit of money.
Okay, hold on. I have to write this down right now.
Is he gonna end up being a broke bitch?
$2. What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you unless you're like trying to peep it.
I would love to peep.
Okay, roll me a perception, why don't you?
Oh, piss. I clicked. Thank you. I didn't mean to click that. Perception. Bonk.
Honk.
15.
15. You don't manage to be fast enough to count exactly how much he gets whenever he like looks over the paper bills in his hands, but you see multiple hundreds. You see multiple Benjamins over there.
Oh. Okay. Jesus. Okay.
You see him kind of like wad it up and put it in his pocket and say, we're all ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Motiva looks to Doriga.
I think everything is in order. You can use. Oh wait, I have to write down something. She handed you 2 pieces of paper, one to go and then one to come back, right? And she's going to explain that you don't have to come back. Like today, you can come back whenever you want, but just know that you can be docked points if you miss classes that you don't ask for off. Blah blah blah. That whole shtick. Hard rule is that you cannot bring living beings that are not Strixhaven students back to Strixhaven. It is incredibly against the rules, and you will get in a lot of trouble. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh.
You don't want to see what'll happen if you try.
What? That's
Felyn
scary.
sweating bullets, realizing she doesn't know she was supposed to bring Uli in the first place.
Durga gives you guys a smile and says, other than that, go wild, have fun.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Okay, damn. Fine. Shit. Okay. Motiva looks at her friends and says, we're gone.
I love my ominous rules that you guys don't know about yet.
Oh god.
Okay, do you guys do anything else before you go?
Oh, Motiva's gonna bring something up.
Okay.
Motiva's gonna look to Felyn and chat and say, hey, just as a heads up, there's a bit of pollution where I'm from. If you choke, I'm sorry. I can't do anything.
I didn't know what fresh air was till I came here, so I mean.
I'm concerned, but okay.
Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. It's just like smoke in the air and like a little bit like it's technically poison, but like you won't die.
It just sucks ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And things might smell bad.
Oh, things will be really stinky. Don't take off your shoes. Oh, also, we're gonna have to use a car to get everywhere. You'll find out what a car is soon. She looks to Felyn.
Is this another word for carriage?
If a carriage can go 100 miles per hour, then sure.
Oh my.
But you learn on the job, and Motiva starts papering.
Hold on.
Unless you have anything to say, Felyn.
Hold on a second. You guys have to tell me exactly what items you're taking. Are you taking your entire inventory? What are you taking with you?
Everything in my guitar bag.
Is that everything in your inventory?
Not everything. It's mostly my light.
Is it its own container on D&D Beyond?
1 second. Yes, let me. Not my chest, my guitar bag. It has all my guitar stuff.
Okay, so it's its own container?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, that's fine. What about you, Felyn?
I'm gonna lift up those things I plan on bringing.
Yeah. Also, do you have a bag or do you still have that basket?
I have the basket, and I had assumed that my base equipment came in a bag, but I'm realizing that I don't know that that's the case.
Unless you bought a pack, I don't think you got a bag because everybody did buying equipment.
Okay, I'm carrying a basket.
I'm sorry! It's okay. Uli will look like a stuffed animal next to your stuffed animal.
Yeah. Stealthy boy.
Stealthy boy. Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure really quick because technically there's no like running back to get anything, so.
Oh, 100%.
Yes. Okay. So you wanna do the paper?
Yeah, if everybody's okay with it. Paper.
Paper.
Paper. So it feels about the same as. Well, hold on. Let me change the music. Actually.
Alright. There we go.
Sick. I will look at that in just a second. I'm getting music. I'm so sorry.
Is that okay?
Okay, I'm gonna wait to skip the music until we're done with this scene. But basically, the teleportation feels the same as it was the first time. You guys all kind of crowd up around Motiva, under sort of this directive, that you remember Motiva that you had to be touching everything you wanted to bring with you whenever you came to Strixhaven. So you guys are all basically like touching in some way, as you start reading off this paper and it burns up in front of you, and you feel what you now are aware is the stirring of magic, as it feels like holding your breath, and you reconvene, and you can feel a chill breeze run through you. Oh no, my music doesn't work. Sorry, hold on.
I like bringing the healers kit.
Yeah.
You
You
never,
never
know.
know.
Felyn and Chad doomsday prepping for suburbia.
Yeah.
Okay, I found a working one. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
As you feel a cold breeze, colder than you two have felt in a while, pass through you. And you see that you are in the early morning light, in a patch of grass, surrounded by copse of trees, in front of I can only describe this house as eclectic, huge compared to the other modular suburban houses around it, with this sort of curved bay design, 3 stories tall, old European architecture. And you stand underneath a single large tree that sits in your backyard. And you're home for a little while.
Felyn is. Oh, what?
No, please go ahead.
Felyn is immediately very excited smile, looking around trying to take in as much as fucking possible.
I'm gonna show you a picture of this house. Sarah, I honestly think you would love this house. It's really pretty. And it's big.
Yeah! Ella's house. This is what I'm fucking talking about.
Okay. Motiva just takes a deep breath and she says, "Welcome home."
Welcome home.
Is there any corpses in the backyard?
You go to kind of look around, and there aren't any corpses. But you know where to look, and you do see the occasional bones. You see some bones poking out of your compost pile. You see a couple kind of scattered underneath the tree. But not nearly as egregious as it's been before.
Motiva gives a thumbs up to Chad and says, "There's no goer here. You can look freely."
You see actually as you say that he is kind of in awe, taking in the scenery. He hasn't even like looked where you're pointing or even at the house, because you see that he's kind of taking in the trees and the crunch of the grass under feet. And he says, as soon as you kind of pull attention to him, he kind of gives a laugh and says, well, I guess your sister must be slacking then.
Just getting lazy with that, me. Do you guys like the house?
Oh, it is gorgeous.
I don't think I've ever seen a freestanding house before.
Oh.
Are they all connected where you're from?
Well, yeah, like they're all like in apartments and like they're like
Oh.
alleyways, but there's not like this. And you see he kind of gestures between like how much space is between the houses. And to be fair, it's not a huge space for like our standards, right? But he seems almost in awe that like there's so much space. You know?
Yeah.
Well, Motiva kind of nods and says, "Yeah, that's how it is for these kind of neighborhoods. Some houses don't have any room between them, but because of where I live, it's the norm."
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Thank you. People love the house. Motiva's gonna fiddle into her bag and she's gonna pull out some keys and she's gonna say, Do you guys want to come in?"
Yes.
Yeah. As you go up to sort of unlock the back door, how do I, hold on. I have a very specific image in my head. I also have to look up the direct reference of where we're at in that section. Also, hope you guys like the music.
I am delighted
like
by it.
the jazzy.
This is vibes.
It's very vibes.
Panini, if you want to know which door is the back door, it's the second picture.
Oh, that's so helpful, legitimately.
Yes. That's the door to the backyard.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So you walk up onto this sort of like, I would say that it's kind of like a porch, but very small. It's this upraised platform that leads to a door. And as you go to unlock it, and you open the door, you are actually greeted by the shocked face of one of your mothers, Ansa, as she looks like she was about to open the door to the garden.
Hi.
You're home? Right now?
Not for long. Not for long.
Everyone's at work. Do I need to call them?
Do
I need to get them here?
No.
You see she's already like pulling out her cell phone.
No. Mama. And she like puts her hand over the phone and she like, I want to say she's like not talking in English and she just says, I have friends over. I'm doing somebody a favor for school.
You see, she kind of looks at you and she switches straight over to Finish, and she's like, but they'll want to see you when is the next time you're coming home?
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, that's very soon.
Yes.
You see, she squints at you for a second, and she puts her phone down. And she goes to kind of like mutter in a very mom tone. It's just like, you should have told me, I would have had dinner.
I didn't know.
I didn't clean the house.
They don't care.
Your house looks very lovely.
No, talking in Finnish, so you're just watching them yell at each other.
Just watching this, confused.
But she goes to say, come in, sit down, come in. And you get a good look at her. She is a middle-aged woman. She has pale skin and this sort of blonde hair that's sort of with these short bangs and hair that reaches her shoulders. Glasses, and wearing a very like mom jeans and cardigan outfit. And as she shows you in, sorry, I'm directly referencing pictures of this house. And you see that you are in this sort of I want to say it looks kind of like a den area that has like a coffee table and a chair. And she sort of walks you into a kitchen with these sort of, this beautiful bay window. The walls are all this sort of bright yellow and like white floral, mosaic tiled floors. This is a really nice house with a very old world vibe to it. And she sits you down in these sort of like white chairs at this sort of like island in the kitchen as she goes to like very quickly start making you something. Nobody asked her to, but she is like dead set on making you guys a snack. And I will show you a picture of this kitchen as well, because it's cute and I like repping Ash's Sim skills. This house is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Motiva sits down and she says, "Yeah, I brought a Slav and a Pole home."
Oh, lovely. Hold on. What did I want to say? She says, "Finally, you bring some sensible people home."
Oh, Motiva looks to Felyn and Chad and says, "Go ahead and introduce yourself. This is the mom that won't bite." "Wait, you need to introduce yourself." She slaps on the fucking island.
Fine. It's very lovely to meet you all. I'm Ansa. One of the mothers, obviously. I'm not sure how much you know about the home situation, but I'm the one that does all the cooking and cleaning around here. All the real work. And she kind of looks over at Motiva a little bit with a smile. And says, I would love to meet my daughter's friends from... Where are you from? And is staring directly at Felyn.
Felyn gives a smile and gives a little bow and says, "My name is Felyn. I come from your house."
Right. And Chad goes to introduce himself and says, I'm Chad Wojcik from New Prov. And you see, Ansa goes to perk up and say, "Oh, a poll. Did you say you're from New Prague?" And then he has to go say, "No,
Ooh.
New Prague. It's the same situation as this one." And it kind of like jabs a thumb over at you, Felyn. And she says, "Right."
They're not from Earth.
Yes, I remember that's where you were going. It's. Anyone want fruit soup? And you see she brings like a bowl out of the fridge. Fruit soup?
Fruit soup.
And she serves you some very traditional Finnish fruit soup.
Ooh.
It looks like this.
Mom loudly, I don't know what's going on. It's cookies.
Yeah, literally. Hold on. Multimedia. Fruit soup.
Fruit soup. Motiva just starts eating.
Slurp. Munch.
Motiva looks to Ansa and says, "Yeah, I wanted to visit because some things happened at school."
Good things?
It was a couple of things actually. I found out a couple of things about why I was selected, and apparently all three of us are something called a planeswalker. Don't know exactly what that means. Chad understands it more. She nods. He's the smart one here. But I found out about some things about me being Fae, and then I found out about how magic works technically. It's very interesting.
Ellen kind of mutters, "I'm smart too."
What did Felyn say?
I'm smart too, under her breath.
I promise, Felyn, I know you're smart too. But there's just some things people are smarter about.
As you guys are having this sort of back and forth, as you're kind of like talking and chattering amongst yourselves, Ansa is serving everybody bowls of this soup. And very interestingly, you see that she almost seems to not be paying attention to the conversation and paying more attention to like just serving you guys the food. And she kind of says, "That sounds so interesting." It seems like you're learning a lot away from home.
There's a lot going on. It's weird.
Life does get weird like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that adult life was already so weird. And then I get a curveball.
Well, you are getting to that age, I suppose.
What does that mean?
Anyway,
What the fuck does that mean?
Motiva's gonna point to Felyn and say, she's a dark elf.
Oh!
Yeah, if that gives perspective on things.
Oh, an elf in our home. Welcome.
Yes. Felyn, tell them how old you are.
Well, in this life, I am 140, but overall, I am 236.
An elf.
I didn't know elves lived to be so long. I suppose that does make sense, but I've never heard any numbers.
I know, right?
My kinds tend to live up to 700, thereabouts.
fascinating. She's just like looking at you and like leaning over the counter a little bit and like looking at you. With a gaze that I don't want to say is sharp, but I feel like because of your hold on, let me check which passive I'm walking really quick.
This is so. What?
Okay, so your passive perception and insight are great. You get the feeling from Ansa, despite the fact that she is just acting like, you know, the traditional suburban stay-at-home homemaker mom, that she is looking at you with a lot more understanding than she is letting on. And she is looking at you in a way that feels smarter than she is acting.
What?
Smarted.
What?
Haha.
Ah!
I love your moms. They're very weird.
Mativa's gonna look to Ansa and she's gonna say, yeah, we were planning on going to the phone store. Felyn wanted to see a library and we were supposed to buy some food for some friends.
Oh, that sounds cute. You can take some home as souvenirs
That would be nice.
for your other school friends. I can. Oh, hold on a second. And you see that she kind of leaves you guys to your soup, and you see that she goes into the Motiva. You see first that she goes into the pantry, and then you see she kind of leaves the room to go into the altar room. Kind of, you get the idea, rummaging for things that she can give you to take back home with you.
Oh.
No.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, Motiva. What were you gonna say?
Motiva was going to say, yeah, it was like we weren't gonna do much, but like we had to get some stuff done, and I don't like doing trips by myself.
Oh, Ansa is not in here. Ansa's looking for things to give you, remember?
Oh my god, that's right.
Oh.
Motiva's gonna look to Felyn and Chad and say, do you guys want to see anything else in the house?
Felyn clasps her hands together and says, I would love a tour.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
As soon as you guys go to stand up excited about getting a tour of the house, Motiva, you hear from farther into the house, but it's pretty loud because of the volume at which this happens. But you hear Ansa go to fucking scream up the stairs, Santeri, come down and say hi to your sister!
Motiva just screams back, come down! Come down right now!
I like thinking about how loud this scream must be and how jarring it must be to newcomers, but you have to do that considering it's like the third floor.
Yeah.
I love it.
time.
It's so funny. It's just screaming across this house. Okay, what do you guys do while you wait for Santeri to come greet you?
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna check on Uli.
Nice. Uli is doing chill. Uli is hanging out. I believe if you want, you can give Uli some of your fruit pieces from your soup.
I give him some nibbles.
Nice. I don't actually know how this fruit soup tastes, but it looks delicious.
Yeah.
It looks like chunky apple cider, and that's honestly a way that I would eat apple cider.
Honestly, it literally looks like you're eating apple cider. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Motiva's gonna point, and she's gonna say, I can show you the organ.
Oh.
Yeah. Motiva just strolls past the kitchen and shows a little cove that has not much in it, but there's a giant ass organ just casually there.
Yeah, like a big ass
Ooh.
pipe organ. I think I have a picture of the organ.
Yes.
I will get it because I have all the pictures up right now. Here it is. I'm trying so hard to crop out Santeri out of all of these pictures because you had Santeri up when you took them.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just I can't show Sarah until Santeri is introduced.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm censoring. Give me a second.
No, it's okay.
Okay, cool. Censorship has ended. Organ. Thinks I'm funny.
Motiva puts a hand on it and says, do you guys want to play it?
I think Chad actually is like mid going up to like touch a key to see if it works. And there's like a brrrr noise.
Mm-hmm. Interested in playing the organ, Chad?
Oh yeah, don't you know I'm a concert pianist back home?
Oh,
Oh, Felyn, I think you also can play the piano. That would be all three of us then, right?
I am not very musically inclined.
Mm-mm.
I was joking. I was
Oh.
setting up to play it and have it be really bad, but you were too excited and now I feel bad.
No. Play it and be bad. It'll be fun.
Yes.
It'll get her down here faster, actually.
I want Chad to sit at it and like go to like crack his fingers and like flex them like he looks like he's about to be a conductor, and he does the bam 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 bam, but he's touching like 5 wrong notes.
Wham, 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 wham.
Literally. I just think it's fun.
It's for the war flap.
Chad looks over at Motiva and says, I'm sure I look very cool.
Oh, absolutely. The stunning sex appeal you emit right now is amazing.
Thanks, babe.
No problem. Motiva's gonna lean and she's gonna play Never Gonna Give You Up.
You're rig-rolling them when they don't even understand the context.
Yes. It's gonna sound like a musical masterpiece to these people, but this whole house knows what's happening.
It's so... I like the idea that your family only knows about it because you keep playing it.
Yes.
You have taught them the meaning of rickroll. Anyways, I'm gonna... You start playing Never Gonna Give You Up, and I feel like that's finally the time when you hear somebody stomping down the stairs. And you see turn around the corner is Santiri, and she just says, "Shut up! I know it's you now."
Hi. This is Santiri. Santiri, say hello to my friends. I have an elf with me. Say hello to her.
You see in front of you the most cringe-ass Nene 14-year-old you can imagine as Sarah. She has like this sort of like faded out green, like bluish green hair, like pizza face, wearing like emo ass clothes. And she is looking so annoyed with this entire situation. And I hope you are endeared as I am. I love Santiri. She looks like Motiva if Motiva was smaller and fashion sense wasn't as secure.
And also a bit chumbier.
A little bit chumbier, it's correct.
Motiva just looks down and says, still haven't hit that growth spurt, huh?
I mean, if you want to be a giant, be my guest.
It's a choice, really.
I think Santiri is gonna make a joke like, how am I gonna make that joke? Sorry, I'm trying to. I thought of a funny thing to say, and I have to connect it correctly.
Hell yeah. fucking vibe this music.
It's such a good song.
I keep imagining a 80s-esque music video going on in the background.
It's a very coming of age song. This is actually the song that played during Motiva's prologue, which is very fun. I think Santiri is gonna make a joke that sort of goes along the lines of oh, what is your new stage name gonna be, Jotun?
Motiva puts a hand on Santiri's head. And she fucking wrangles it around.
I love the idea that Santiri goes straight into trying to ram her shoulder into you to knock you down, but not hard enough to knock you down. It's lazy sibling wrestling.
Yo, tongue these nuts down your throat. Say hello to these people.
Even your comebacks are lame.
Nah.
She goes to look at the two of you and says hi. This one is my sister, I guess.
I can see the resemblance.
Thanks.
You know, there's a boy I'm rooming with. You'd think he's really cute. He acts exactly like you.
First of all, if you think anyone is cute, then I know they're lame. Santiri is very much the vibe of the younger sibling that was obsessed with you until they hit the teenage years, and now they think you're so fucking annoying, and I love it.
Motiva points and says, "This is Felyn, and this is Chad. If you make fun of his name, I get to steal your makeup."
One's gonna get Uli out of her bag and say, "And this is Uli."
Oh my god, you have a fucking bat?
Yes.
You can pet him. He's good with people.
Where the fuck did you get a bat?
Felyn shrugs. They're relatively common at my home. Especially in the lower levels.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Just gonna go ahead and hold out Uli.
She is already petting him.
You know,
You're right, I guess.
Cynthia, we're going on a trip. I was really worried about Uli being in the house alone. Do you want to take care of him while we're out?
Yeah, I'll make sure that nobody sees him or anything. I'm not a narc, so he's cool with me.
Thank you very much. I trust him in your care.
Santiri is now holding him kind of like you hold a toddler. Feet near hip, thumbs on shoulder. Baby.
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 I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about the comparison because Uli would literally be the size of a toddler to her because she's short as fuck.
Yeah. Motiva looks to Chad and Felyn says, "You guys ready to go?"
Yes.
Yeah, let's hit the stores.
Hell yeah. Motiva takes some car keys that I know are somewhere. And she says, I'm taking the car.
Ansa kind of just waves a hand and says, that's fine. And you see she's running back and forth between rooms with things in her hands.
Oh, Jesus. We have to leave before she asks your guys' favorite colors. Let's go. And Motiva will take them to the front yard.
Yeah, so you come out to the front yard. And this is actually the picture that I sent in serotonin, is the front yard. So you actually get to see the pond now, which is very cute. And there's tons of cars out front. There's how many? I want to say that there's like, well, right now I think there's actually only 2, but normally there are many. And you go up. Do you want to take like a minivan or do you want to take like a truck?
I'll take a truck.
Okay, you take a truck. It's a little hard to climb into this metal contraption, Felyn.
Felyn is looking at it, trying to figure out what it is.
Felyn, you have to sit in the middle because you're so skinny.
Okay.
A small fuck gets the middle, sorry.
She squeezes herself in with her parasol closed.
And Motiva will adjust the car and she'll say, there's a radio if you guys want to turn it on. I'll make sure to drive us there. Just as a heads up, I have been told that my driving isn't the best, but I've never gotten in trouble with any cops, so I don't believe them.
God, that's such a mood. Chad just kind of gives a thumbs up and hangs his head out the window. And the comparison to a dog now is very apparent, but I think he's doing it to get a better vantage point. Because cars are actually also not in Ravnica. There are like trains and there are airships and stuff, but there's not like cars.
Interesting.
So this is novelty.
Yeah.
Felyn's gonna...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Felyn's gonna look at the dashboard and kind of lean over to Motiva and say, is there any button I should not push?
Don't push that triangle button. She's gonna point to the radio and say, you can mess with that a decent bit. Don't turn that dial too much or else she'll make us go deaf. Don't click the FM button. There's just gonna be static. You can hit those arrow buttons as much as you want, though.
Felyn
That's the
immediately
radio
starts playing with the radio.
Felyn co-pilot mode.
Chad, please tell me if there's any cars coming up near us whenever I'm driving.
Yeah, do you, fuck. Hey, what do the cops around here look like?
They got... Motiva's gonna describe a cop car.
That's fair, because they're different regionally from city to city anyway. He's like, duly noted. I'll keep you
Thank
posted
you.
if I see any of them. And he kind of has like a smile on his face.
Motiva's gonna turn on the car. Fully.
It's loud because it's a nice truck, and trucks love to be too loud for some reason.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna drive like a fucking freak to the Verizon store.
I'm so excited. Okay, cool. So, because this is a truck, I'm going to say that for your sake, Felyn, you were able to put your seatbelt on because middle seats in trucks sometimes have them, right? However, you've seen a carriage. Whether you've ridden in a carriage is completely up to you. This is similar, but also not, because riding in a car isn't that weird compared to a carriage. Motiva, however, drives like a madman. So you can imagine how a little bit ragdolly you would get.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys drive through the streets of a pretty large town. Garfield Heights is it's a suburban it's like a metropolitan area, so it's not like that big, but it's also not small. And you pass by rows and rows of like the same house as you sort of peel into this shopping center, which with like a U shape of a bunch of shops. And you see a little Verizon sign.
Motiva like donuts into a parking lot, and she says, "We're here."
Ooh. Felyn looking frazzled. Yay.
Chad is holding the oh shit handle. And but I also think that he would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what people mean. I think you drive just fine.
Oh, thank you. My mom's gets so worried, and she unbuckles and helps out.
I don't know. I've definitely ridden in less safe vehicles.
You got airships and shit, though. That's scary.
Yeah, and then also the Wojeks.
What the fuck is that? That's your last name.
No, my last name is Vujicic. A Wojek is different.
Oh my god.
What is a Wojek?
Yeah, hold on, let me get a picture so I can describe it.
Tell us, Magic Man. Tell us your knowledge.
If I can find it.
Don't worry, we just simply will vibe to the fucking music. Also, I like to imagine Motiva's the crazy ass that drives 70 on a 40 to get through the red light.
I love it so much. I know. Oh, okay, sorry, I mispronounced it. He meant to say skyjack, which are a type of they're a type of transportation where you fly on the back of a rock.
What?
Yeah, like a rock, like a bird.
Oh, rock?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
No.
I'm familiar.
No.
Well, they're kind of like big birds, and you ride on the back of them, like skyjacks, like the Skyjack League.
They are I can't say I know much about their status in Ravnica. They are big demon birds.
Oh, pigeons.
That's really funny. Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna send a picture just so you guys can see how cool they are.
Ooh.
Is bird.
Yeah, this is delightful.
That's cool as shit. Motiva looks, since we're visiting your place next, and you're gonna take us on one of them.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, no. Yeah, I could do that. They're a little hard to get a hold of, but I could do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're only supposed to. I'll talk about it when we go to my house.
Motiva's gonna grip her friend's hands, and she's gonna say, "To the Verizon."
The Verizon.
I take them to the Verizon store.
I love the idea that you're going into this Verizon store, and obviously because this is D&D and nothing can be normal, this is the most liminal space looking shop you've ever seen, which is what all Verizon shops look like to me.
Yes.
It feels strange to be standing in this place. But a person in a suit comes up to you and starts talking mumbo jumbo to you about phones, Motiva.
Motiva's gonna immediately shut it down and say, I need two phones without a plan. And Motiva's going to say, I need the Remy 6.
Oh, you won't be able to use it much without the plan, are you sure?
Oh, it's for my baby cousins.
For games on your phone, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, you see. It's iPhone kids.
We all know how they are. I really like how you came up with a very realistic and very efficient way to be like, please don't upsell me on this.
Yeah.
That was very good. That was very slick. Yeah, so you are guided through buying this phone that you were expected to. I'm not going to take out the exact money from this because I know that your $400 is for both the phones and the cameras. So you can just take the money out whenever you buy both.
Okay. Motiva pays in cash, which I'm sure looks fucking insane.
Especially with the people you're with, yes.
Out has wandered and is wandering throughout the store looking at everything.
Nice. If you are brave enough, there are those sample like phones and iPads you could click on and stuff.
Oh, you better believe she's tapping on that shit.
100% she is. 100%.
She's trying to see if any of them have Stardew Valley.
I only know one game and I love it.
Yes.
Is Chad joining Felyn and like
Yes,
phone
100%.
kidding?
I like the idea that Chad probably finds like honestly I wanna even say solitaire and is playing like a game of solitaire on an iPad.
Oh fuck yeah. Whenever Motiva has her phones in little baggies, she's gonna go up to those two and just be like, if you want something, you can probably get something.
Can I get one of the phones that has the Stardew Valley on it?
We could probably get you a cheap tablet, actually, and it'll play better.
Ooh.
Honestly, yeah,
You
you could do that.
You could also take notes. You can do class notes on it and everything.
Well,
You could do a lot with a tablet. You could do a lot more than with my phone.
I gather that when you are saying tablet, you are not talking about like stone tablet.
Think of it as an infinite tablet. It will never run out of space. Unless it does. And if it does,
Ooh.
it's new.
And how
It's
much
like
does
my
one
phone,
of those
but thinner. Well, what's the cheapest tablet here?
I'm going to do some quick Googling really quick, and I'm going to base this on a real item, because I'll need to do that to calculate the battery.
If Felyn gets a tablet, she's gonna use up the fucking Notes app like crazy.
Yeah.
I also think that she feels like the kind of person that would want to take a lot of videos and pictures, too.
Oh, absolutely. The second she figures out how to like do that, she's gonna be doing that constantly.
Okay, I'm finding some pretty cheap tablets. Give me a sec. This filter system doesn't fucking work, and that's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, I got good news and I got bad news. I got good news. There are some pretty cheap tablets here. The bad news, the tablets are still around like 200.
Oof.
I will say if you wanted to get like a refurbished one, you could probably get one for 100. But there aren't any that you could get for 50 from Verizon specifically.
Okay. Felyn will look at her $55.
Yeah.
Put it back. Perhaps next time.
Yeah, we can get you something later. Do you want anything, Chad?
What all can you do on these guys again?
Motiva's gonna go over the list of every single thing you can do on a tablet as she shows him every single thing you can do on a tablet.
Nice. So for me as Panini, that's like apps, that's like calculator, that's video, pictures, notes, drawing technically. Is there more things
Yeah.
you can do with the tablet?
Occasional games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
You don't have to.
I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Just as a heads up, Motiva's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and say, I need you to say him straight to his face that you will not be getting a service plan.
What's the service plan?
It'll make it more expensive. Say no.
Okay. Just the tablet.
Just the tablet.
Okay. He's gonna go up very, very casually, very confidently, and he's going to purchase a tablet. Well, also with cash. Which is super sus.
Oh, little bit.
1 second. You see that he comes back and he has the 2 boxes in his hand.
What?
They said if I got 2, then I got a discount.
Oh my god.
And he just smiles. Like he's proud.
Motiva looks to Chad and she says, tell me about this discount.
Yeah, so it was 200, right? And then if I got 2, they were only 350.
Oh, as opposed to 400.
Yes.
Very cute. Okay.
What
okay.
expression does Motiva have on her face right now?
Not disappointment, but just like a smile, but like the kind of like, oh, you're this is cute, so I'll let it slide, but that was like, Yeah, Motiva will just nod and say, make sure you keep an eye on it whenever it needs to charge, okay?
Yeah, the battery, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And Motiva's gonna say, let's get back in the car. And we need to figure out if we want... What was the plan? What was the plan? What's the plan? Do we want to go to the bookstore? Do we want to go to the shopping center?
Felyn, when you say bookstore, she she has that look on her face where she's like, she very clearly wants that one.
Motiva's gonna look to Chad.
I'm just hanging out. We can go to whichever one. Bookstore sounds fine.
If we're gonna go to the bookstore, let's get coffee first.
Oh, yeah, let's get coffee.
It's like a rite of passage before you go into a bookstore, Felyn. I'm hazing you. Motiva fucking backs out of the parking lot like an insane person.
Reverse donuts out of the parking lot.
Literally. Donuts, but in reverse, literally.
I'm gonna take him to a Bucky.
Becky.
Actually, would
What's up?
would Alterasa's shop have coffee?
Altamira?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's literally called Mystic Brew. It definitely has drinks. It has liquids.
Okay. We go to Mystic
Wait.
Brew.
Yeah, you can go to Mystic Brew. So you go to this place, and it's sort of this hole in the wall. It has this sort of like crooked sign that says Witch's Brew on it. And what's very fun about when you come to this shop, Felyn, is that you walk in, and it looks like a magic shop. It's got like herbs hanging from the rafters, it's got crystals, it's got powders in jars, it's got like bottles of liquids everywhere, but it's obviously like not in the same style that you're used to. It's still in a very modern way. And you don't see anybody in this opening area from the door as like the bell jingles, but you hear the sound of talking farther in past some shelves of items.
Felyn is looking to see if there's components she can use for spellcasting.
Oh my
Honestly-
fucking god.
Honestly, yeah. Probably legitimately, yeah. Do you have specific components you want to have in case you lose your focus or holy symbol?
Probably. I'm gonna double check the.
I think having
components
components on
spells.
hand in case you lose your spellcasting focus is a very smart tactical move.
Mm. Let me see. Are there any iron shavings?
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
There might be in those little bottles.
Yes, I'm gonna compile some of these for my own benefit.
Honestly, yeah. You can get iron
Listen.
shavings here.
I'm also gonna send these ones into serotonin.
Okay, I'm gonna look these up. And these are gonna give me a minute.
Wait, can you pause?
Yeah, I can pause. Okay.
When Felyn asks about the book prices, she'll say usually books cost about $10 to $25.
I would hold off on stuff.
Not gonna lie, they would
Make
probably
sure
be
I have
super
enough for the
recommended.
box.
Say that again?
Oh, I said not gonna lie, you'd probably be cheaper back home anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a bear claw in my mouth.
No, it's okay. Motiva will look to Chad and say, do you want to get anything or just here for coffee, boy?
You see that he's kind of like looking around on shelves and like picking things up and looking at them, but the minute you like kind of ask and mention coffee, kind of puts stuff down and shrugs and says, I don't know, kind of just want the coffee.
You gonna get some cups? She might have some.
Oh, like we could buy the cup and the coffee, like a real mug?
Maybe, probably. We could ask.
That's cute. Maybe.
There's a lot of things in this store.
I think on that note, I think he's gonna look around for a bit, and I think he's gonna bring back like a full metal thermos that's been like painted on
Mm-hmm.
with like, you know, like hippie witch talk, like swirls and little tiny gemstones glued to it.
That's really cute.
Thanks.
It's lovely.
I think Chad's really cute.
He's really cute. Motiva's gonna nod and say, yeah, whenever we go up, just ask to have your coffee poured in there instead of like a plastic cup or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Motiva's gonna come on up and she's gonna see if there's any customers.
So what's really fun is that technically speaking, you walked past the like counter to pay, and you're in like the back now that has like the coffee making station and like the couches, right? And everybody who's in the store is kind of just chilling. There's a couple customers, but they're kind of just talking to Altamira, and Felyn, this is when you see Altamira, and Altamira has this sort of long hair, like bell bottoms, and like showing midriff, and like tattoos all down her arms. Like that stereotypical like hippie headband. And she's like sitting on the couch, but like sitting on the back of the couch, and her feet are on the couch. And she turns to Motiva and gives like a bright smile and says, "Oh, welcome back. I thought you were gonna be gone for a while."
I was, but some people wanted some stuff, and it's a college trip. I'm not gonna be back for a while again.
As you are talking, she seems interested, but she looks past you and she sees Felyn, and she immediately like hops down to start walking towards you and says, "Oh my god, I love your outfit. Your horns are so pretty."
Oh, thank you. They were very expensive.
Oh, I can believe it. Oh, so they're fake?
Oh, yes. They are part of my cosplay.
Right. It's really pretty. I like it.
Thank you.
I don't think the cosplay fit will work with Altamira. I'm gonna be honest with you, my guy.
I have a keen eye for things, you know.
I love your tattoos.
Thank you. I did them myself mostly.
Oh, you're very talented.
Thank you. So you want some coffee? You want some things? People usually come here when they want things.
It's true, many stuff and things. Motiva's gonna bump
Money
into
can
Chad.
be used
And...
for goods and services.
It's true. She's gonna bump into Chad and say, "Show the lady what you want."
You see, he says, "Oh yeah, so I saw this and I thought this was really cool, and I wanted to get this, but get something made in it, you know." And Altamira goes to take it and says, of course. I'm glad to see that people are liking them. I lovingly craft these every day. Fresh baked."
Hmm?
She waits very patiently for you to laugh at her joke.
Motiva gives a sensible chuckle.
Nice. And she gives you a wink and says, "And this is why I like you."
Okay, she laughs bigger at that.
What did you guys want? We don't have a menu. And she smiles.
Motiva smiles. Peppermint mocha.
I can do that. Chad just kind of waits a second and says, "Coffee?"
Oh my
And she
gosh.
says, "Will do, boss."
She looks at him. She's either the blackest coffee, darker than night itself, or you're gonna get cream.
I mean, both are fine, but like coffee is normally. Oh well, I guess coffee's normally just black, though, isn't it?
No, sweetheart. Most coffee here isn't black. If somebody gave me black coffee right now, I would think that they're trying to kick me out of their home.
Well,
Giving somebody black coffee is the cold shoulder, you know?
well, when it's black, that's when it wakes you up the best. That's when it works the best. That's normal.
No, coffee where I'm from is barely coffee anymore. It's just cream and sugar.
You see, he nods sagely and turns back to Altamira, who's still like in y'all's space next to you. It's like, I would like a black coffee with mocha. He like looks questioningly at Motiva.
Motiva looks to Altamira.
Altamira
Is that
gives
right?
a thumbs up. I can do that.
See, you got it.
What about you, Miss Instagram Star?
I will have whatever you recommend.
Ooh.
I want to try something new.
You see, she kind of gives you a big smile with teeth and says, I can definitely do that.
Motiva's gonna whisper to Felyn, please don't fuck the local witch shop owner.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Go
Why
ahead,
would they-
Panini.
No, go ahead. I love this conversation.
Why would I fuck her?
Are you not flirting?
Oh, does it sound like I am?
This is flirty banter in my eyes.
I am not going to fuck her. I need time for that.
I like the cut of your words.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Panini.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was going to tell you that I'm going to take some time to decide how Altamira's drinks look. So if you guys want to chit-chat, you can, or I can pause.
You have anything to chat about, Sarah?
Not as Felyn. I think Felyn is content to wait for coffee and look around at all the things in the shop.
Nice. Okay. I will pause while I make everybody's drinks. Okay. So you guys kind of sit around and you wait for your drinks to be made. You see they get brought out on a trail together as she masterfully hands you all your coffee. Motiva, you get a beautifully rich and dark-looking glass of coffee, piled high with whipped cream, some cinnamon sticks in the top, chocolate curls, the works. A little candy cane straw. And then you see Chad's drink get handed to him, and it looks deceptively plain, but it looks sort of foamy at the top, but still really dark. And it has a little bit of cocoa powder shaken on top. And you see this because she pours it into his thermos. And then Felyn, you get given a very interesting looking latte in a little teacup. Let me get over to multimedia.
Oh, that's delightful.
Leaf and all.
I'm gonna look at the fucking latte art and say, oh, this is delightful.
Thank you. I do my best. I don't get to always practice it, but it's nice when I get to. And she says, and here's your drinks: one peppermint mocha, a chocolate bulletproof, and a strawberry latte.
Slurp.
It's made with fresh
Thank you
strawberries.
very
They're
much.
in season.
Really?
Well, they're in season somewhere. I have them, so they're in season.
Motiva simply. Yep.
That's pretty good.
How much?
Oh, each of the drinks will be 6, and then for Mr. Man over here with the cup, that'll be about 20.
You should introduce your name, Chad. People would like your last name here.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm having to introduce myself a lot today, but I'm Chad Wojcik. Nice to meet you. And Altamira perks up and says, "Oh, a poll?
Yeah, a poll. Motiva points and says, you should ask the Slav's name too.
Oh, another Slav!
I'll lean over to Motiva. What did they say, Slav?
It's what your accent sounds like, sweetheart.
Ah. Okay. Hello, my name is Felyn.
Nice to meet you, Felyn. I'm Altamira Kovac.
It is delightful to meet you.
It's delightful to meet both of you.
There's a lot of Eastern Europeans around this side of town, so they're all
It's
going to
true.
be excited to hear from both of you.
It's true, and we all know each other.
It's true, it's true. Motiva hands over her money.
You hand over your money.
Money. Ain't it funny?
You see that she goes to take your money and looks at you guys for a second and says, No, actually, you don't have to.
Actually, I demand it. Take my damn money.
She hands you back the
Sure.
dollars.
I give her back the dollars.
She does
You
that
worked
thing
hard on
where she
these.
like pulls at your the collar of your shirt and puts the money down there. Just the visit is paying up. You always bring
Motiva,
interesting opportunities to my doorstep, Motiva.
I just like to bring in fun people, whether it's my bandmates or my hallmates. I think it's fun.
It is fun. You meet very fun people.
There's some crazy asses. I brought the normal people. These are the people I would introduce to my parents.
Oh, did you already?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
Santeri didn't care, but Santeri doesn't care about anything unless it's bones.
Understandable. How's Ansa doing?
She's doing good. She's a bit mad I didn't tell anybody that I was coming, but I don't have internet access at school.
Fair enough. It did sound like one of those particular kinds.
Can I do something, actually?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I roll Arcana? I want to see if I can see some magic in this fucking shop.
Sure. I think that's really
Good
fun, especially
point.
because you've actually been like in contact with like a lot of hard magic nowadays. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Sarah?
I was gonna ask if I could just cast Detect Magic.
Oh, that's actually also very fun if you want to do that. Up to y'all. Up to whatever you want to do. You guys could both do it.
Do I have detect? I do have detect magic.
Do you want to do detect magic?
Bestie, let's both detect magic.
Okay. Let me go look up detect magic really quick again, so I can know exactly what pings.
I know, Miss.
Oh, it's fun that it can be a ritual. Then again, you guys never use your spell slots, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like if there's any time to use them.
Detect magic for ritual is only useful when you're doing shit with like magic items or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, if you're doing. When you have a lot of time to sit down for a couple of minutes.
So I have a very interesting question for you guys, and this is a semantics mechanics question, but I thought I would ask because I think it's very interesting. So, so at Red is written. It says that you sense magic, and you can use it to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object. in the area that bears magic. So do you think that means only if there is a magic spell on them, or if they can also use magic? Because it just says that bears magic.
I have always seen it interpreted as just magic in general. Doesn't have to specifically be spells.
I've also seen that too, where it's like you can detect like if magic has been used on an item before. Like I've seen that happen too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. This is about to be a fun conversation. Have you marked down
Magic
your spell slots, besties?
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
keep in mind this is verbal and somatic. You will have to have verbally said this incantation in the middle of this conversation.
Sure. That means both of us fucking did it.
Same brain cell.
Felyn and Motiva at the same time. Is this actually a magic shop?
Real magic? Hello?
So, what happens? You've already marked down your spell slots gone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, something very interesting happens when you do this. Where, so incantations are not subtle and they're not like... It's hard to try to be nonchalant about casting a spell. It is. But what's very interesting is that as you guys are all sort of sitting around on these couches and you guys both start like chanting this incantation and waving your hands a little bit, Chad doesn't really respond, but Chad comes from a place with magic. But you see that all Altamira does in response is just take a sip of her drink. And
Sip.
within the couple seconds it takes for you to cast this spell, it is almost overwhelming the sense of magic in this building.
Oh, shit.
It is I'm going to interpret this as saying every item in this shop has some sort of magic air to it, whether it is something that is enchanted, whether it is something that is used for magic, or whether magic is just cast in here. It is to the point where you can't distinguish individual items. And I feel like that gives you enough of what you were looking for when you were sussing out Altamira specifically, who, you know, works here.
Felyn's gonna lean over to Motiva and like touch her arm and say, "Oh, I thought you said there wasn't magic here."
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
What? Motiva politely sets her cup down. What the fuck?
You've been working magic for a long time. Why are you so surprised?
I'm not used to the hard stuff.
Well, that's true, maybe, but magic is magic. Just because you've never called down lightning doesn't mean that you never could. It just means you never tried. The way I like to think about it.
That's not wrong.
But
Magic is simple, and domestic magic is very normalized these days. It's very easy to not think about trying the harder things.
That's not wrong.
It seems you've learned a lot while you've been gone.
Know anything about hags?
Hold on a second. I have to see if that word
No.
means anything here on Earth.
It means a lot.
Let me look it up. Come here. Oh, I hated that picture that's on this wiki page. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's a scary
Yeah.
picture. I didn't like that.
That's how I feel going on some wiki pages. Like, I'll look up like a certain spirit or god, and it'll be like the devil staring at me the entire time.
It's
And I
so scary!
I just have to fucking zoom in.
pause because this is a very long Google read, and also I have to pee again. Okay, we are playing again. I'm sorry. Can you repeat your question? Was it what do you know about hags?
What do you know about hags?
Altamira kind of just shrugs and say, "I'm Slavic. We have only the most well-known hag in pop culture."
Can you call my mom the Baba Yaga?
I didn't say it. You said it.
I shouldn't be saying it. You shouldn't let me say it. Now we're all cursed.
If you want to invite that, you can. I didn't say it. But
Motiva, no, go ahead.
I think she's just going to say, but there's a great many things in the world that can and do magic, and a great many of those things do happen to be women that live out in the woods and do magic. So
Motiva's error coding, staring. And she says, yeah? Yeah. Well, she keeps sipping.
we are all sipping in a circle.
Yep.
Good coffee.
Thank you. I made
very
it with
good.
magic.
Did you charm my coffee?
What?
Did you charm my coffee?
No, I just made it.
With magic.
Yeah, that's why you don't see me make the drinks.
Oh, fuck. For real, for real.
Yeah. So a lot of people think that the door in the back is a kitchen. It's not.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Felyn's gonna perk up a bit and say, by any chance, do you have any of your spells in the written format?
Ooh. Oh, you want teaching? I have a couple, but they're a little bit spendy. It takes a bit of money and a bit of time to make some. I could find some and a couple books for you if you're wanting to buy.
How much would you say that would go for?
I'm gonna reference it to my... I have a shop on here that sells spell scrolls, so hold on, let me check it really quick.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm gonna get some fucking earth spells. Hopefully. How expensive?
No, sorry. I was thinking about dumb magic jokes. I'm sorry.
Ah.
You pay $50 and she teaches you how to piss in a jar with a rusty nail. I'm extremely funny. I'm so glad that joke landed.
So first, Felyn, you just unzips pants.
I'm so funny.
And then you dump it on your neighbor's yard and hope the boy falls in love with you. There you go. Give me $50.
Give me $50. Okay, so... So, normally, that sort of thing, because it's more concrete, things are a bit expensive here. It would usually be a couple hundred, but I don't know. I like you guys. How much you got?
Motiva will pass $100 to Felyn.
I have now $155.
She sips her drink in thought and says, I could find some stuff I could part with for that. Give me a sec. I'm gonna pick out some spells, and you get to pick one.
Jesus.
I love being the Chaos DM that gives weird shit all the time. Or spells.
Hello, Miss Luca.
Die, Miss Luca.
Miss Luca.
Miss Luke.
Miss
Alright.
Luca.
Perish.
No!
Perish in the storm! The fire that shall take us all!
No! She's simply vibing on the styrofoam. She's just a little grey potato.
I'm gonna eat that potato.
Oh. Don't eat her, she has ear mites.
What? I can't believe both of us threw out a fucking spell slot for the he who, and then our characters almost immediately passed out from how much magic was in a room.
Literally, it's kind of like... I don't know how to describe it. But, like, I'm glad you picked up the one that, like, almost passed out. It was, like, a lot. Sorry, I'm giving you a list to pick from because I just think that that sounds fun.
Hell yeah.
Why the fuck did somebody molest housing into Final Fantasy?
What?
I'll show you in serotonin.
I sent the
Oh.
list in serotonin.
Mm.
These are interesting spells, my love.
Thank you. I was thinking about ones that I was okay with giving for a discounted price, and then I also was thinking about ones that Altamira would be okay with giving as a discounted price. And I was also thinking about ones that would just be known by an Earth Magician. Ones that seemed like easy in my own criteria, you know?
Compel duel.
That's a fun one. I picked it from the list of all spells, not just specific spells.
No, I know, but I'm just staring at it.
I cast fuck you. I cast piss you off so bad.
I cast come here and kiss me, you fool.
Literally.
How's Chad looking, by the way?
Chat's just chilling.
Vibe.
I don't think he's doing anything in particular because he is not super magically minded, and also the idea that there's magic that you didn't know about isn't that surprising to him because he thought it was more weird that you were from a place that had no magic.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is going to be a very funny conversation when you talk to people. Because now it's not I come from a place with no magic, it's I come from a place where I didn't know there was magic.
I come up from a place where magic is hidden so badly I didn't know that I existed.
Literally.
The layers.
I just think it's funny.
Okay. I know you've mentioned that in Strix we can learn spells like outside of our class spells.
Yes. So the ruling I'm basically doing right now until I decide that it doesn't work is I'm doing my homebrew wizard rules because none of you are a wizard, so I don't have to correct for it. So you would have to spend the time and money that a wizard would because it would be like you writing it down and practicing it. So it's not just like you have to buy fancy ink, it's that you have to buy all the components to practice it.
Okay.
So you will get this spell scroll and you will have to just keep it until you can transcribe it. And well, you wouldn't be transcribing it, you would just be learning it. But we're going to still use the time money mechanic, you know.
Yes.
And obviously that will exist outside of your known spells, but you'll still have to like prepare it as a cleric.
Yes.
Yes.
And it would be $155 for this.
Yes. out, I'm sorry, bestie.
You say okay.
And you can always say no to these, because this is discounted, but if you don't want the spells, then you don't have to waste the money.
Because I am looking at Unseen Servant, just because I think that's fun.
Unseen Servant is very good as a spell.
Fair.
I just think it has a lot of usefulness to it.
It really does. Felyn is gonna look at the scroll, look at the money in her hand, look at the scroll. She's gonna think real hard. And then she's gonna hand the money to her.
Nice. You see her kind of give you a wicked smile and a wink and said, I knew I liked you.
Thank you for this magic.
Of course.
And then she's gonna look to Motiva. Next day I'm going back home. I need a refresh on my funds.
Well, I imagine Motiva's drink is empty and she's gonna look to her besties and she's gonna say, "You guys ready to go?"
Chad's gonna definitely say sure. This is fun though. This is a cool place.
I like it.
Yes,
Uh,
it is very cool.
Thank you. I like to think I make all my money off of just being really cool.
An entrepreneur of vibes.
It's true. I am the purveyor of vibes and also the creator of vibes. Vibe seller. Give me your best vibes.
You cannot handle my best vibes.
As you guys are kind of chit-chatting and getting ready to go, Altamira's gonna stop you, Motiva, and say, hey, you should bounce a message for me.
Sure.
Tell her you're starting to wake up.
Hello?
What the fuck kind of fucking...
She'll know what I mean.
What the fuck? Hey, Motiva? Hey, Motiva, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. Well, okay. What? Fuck it. You know what? Fine. My day's already been so weird. Motiva just nods and says, "Yeah, sure."
Cool. I'll see you around.
Beast.
And you leave Mystic Brew, and you leave Altamira behind, and you are back into your what you originally thought was your extremely normal town with extremely familiar things. But you're starting to get this feeling that all of these things that you've seen time and time again, you've never really seen. You know?
No, God, I actually didn't. Jesus. Okay. Motiva's-
Everybody had a really elaborate backstory, and very normal goals, and you had a very straightforward backstory, and so I cast Identity Crisis on you.
Jesus. Motiva looks to her besties and she looks to Felyn and says, "So I don't think you can get any more books."
I cannot.
Motiva looks to Chad and says, "Did you want any books or did you want to go anywhere?"
I don't really need any books, but I mean, if we want to go anywhere else, we can just hang. If like you want to get some food, I can like cover it since you like spent all your money on cool backdoor magic.
Thank you.
I will also remind you, as Panini, you still have to get your cameras.
It's true. Motiva is gonna look to the besties and she's gonna say, "Okay, let's go to Walmart." Motiva gets in the car and she drives like a demon from hell.
You can't run
it's-
from your problems.
No, I will
You
drive.
can
instead.
drive.
Vroom.
Vroom.
Vroom vroom. Okay, you go to Walmart. this was the first time you've ever seen a car, Felyn, but now you see a sea of them in a field of pavement, of concrete. And you see, not the biggest building you've ever seen. You live in the capital of your home, but it's like an extremely big building still, you know? But it also still only looks like a box. You have come to realize that Earth architecture is really ugly.
I really like boxes here.
No. Go ahead.
Someone's gonna look out at the fucking sea of cars and say, does everybody have a card on there?
You need to have a car to get anywhere.
Ooh.
Motiva looks
Fancy.
to Chad and she snaps her fingers and points and she says, You said everything is way too close in Ravnica?
This is way more familiar. This is the shit I know.
This is Chad's comfort zone.
It's true. Concrete, no green, perfect. A-okay.
Motiva nods and says, Everything's way, way too far for you to not have transportation of your own. Also, well, we're not going to talk about that just yet.
Oh.
I gotta let you think this place is cool for a bit before I tell you all about the terrible things.
Felyn looks at the big box. Okay.
The big box.
The big box that is Walmart.
Motiva gets out and she says, Okay, kids.
Steps
pile
out,
out.
pops parasol.
Oh, what time is it, by the way?
Oh, you guys have done a couple things, but they aren't technically things that took too long. I think the longest stop you had was Mystic Brew. You got here in the morning. I'm gonna say it's probably maybe like 3, so it's not dark yet, but like in an hour it'll probably start sunset, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because it is fall.
Yeah, Motiva's gonna look at the besties and say, Come on. Let's go get some cameras for some Edwardian kids.
Let's go!
Woo.
You go into a Walmart, and it is, I trust you to imagine how surreal a Walmart would look to Felyn, because they do kind of look weird when you think about it.
Yeah, Felyn's eyes are wide.
You should put in the elevator up music.
Hold on.
I think that'll add to the feeling.
Hold on, no, I know what I want to do.
Oh no.
It's gonna be even funnier. Nope, that's multimedia, that's not music hall.
Ooh.
No!
It's probably because it's 10 hours.
That sucks. Fine. I'll get the short loop, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
No, this matters a lot, lovely.
There we go.
Nice.
What are you guys gonna do in this Walmart?
Motiva's gonna look at the rotisserie stuff.
Yeah, you can see the rotisseries. They're like these little guys, filled with hot lights and some rotisserie chickens. They don't spin, but that's okay.
Yeah, Motiva's gonna look. Oh, go ahead.
If you look at enough of them, you see that there are cold ones that are on sale.
Oh.
Yes, that's a real thing that Walmart does.
Motiva looks to Chad and Felyn and says, I know where I want to get the stuff that we'll bring back home, but do you guys want anything to eat? I can take you to the fruit aisle, Felyn, if you're interested.
I'm not
I
gonna
would like
lie.
fruits very much, yes.
I could fuck up that chicken.
Put it in the cart.
I fucking love Chad.
I really like him. Chad, gets a rotisserie chicken.
You want some fries with that, my boy?
I assume you wander over with him to the deli section, and
Yeah.
he gets some potato wedges. And a popcorn shrimp.
Motiva looks to Felyn and says, I'll take you to the fruit.
Felyn is
She-
still like wide-eyed looking at everything.
Motiva
many
does that
things are
thing
here?
where you like skateboard on the cart. Go ahead.
Nice.
How many things are here?
Everything. You could find God in a Walmart.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Everything. Everything is here. You just have to find it.
Felyn looks around, trying to figure out where you would find a god here.
Okay, Felyn. She's gonna stop the cart. So the range of things here is food, sex toys, tires, toys for kids, electronics, and literally everything. You could find God in a Walmart. There's also even books here for cheap.
The world's largest general store.
Yes,
The possibilities are endless.
exactly. You could find God in this Walmart.
As you
I
guys
think I
are
already have.
As you guys are talking, Chad walks up and he says, I got us drinks. And you see he puts down 3 Monster energy drinks and he points and he says, it looks like you.
Motiva poses with one and she says, thanks, it's my color palette. Thank you for noticing, Chad. Wow. It's gonna taste like battery acid to you guys, but that's okay. I'll drink it for you.
Well, when in
This-
Rome, you know?
This one Monster energy drink has 6 cups of caffeine in it.
Oh my god.
My.
You're gonna have heart palpitations.
Let's fucking go.
Give monster energy to a Victorian child.
Literally, you're gonna
Yes.
take a sip and you're gonna be on the ground, Felyn. I don't even think you've had carbonation yet.
Oh,
There are carbonated drinks at Strixhaven, but I don't know if you've had them yet.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
oh no. Oh boy.
Carbonation.
No breathing.
Oh, make sure you guys keep your cans whenever you're done with them.
Why?
It's a rite of passage. You're just supposed to do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But you don't do the thing, and you see he like pantomimes crushing the can against his head.
No. No. That's with beer cans. These are sacred.
Fair
Oh?
enough. I won't tread on your beliefs.
Thank you.
Motiva's millennial humor is really fucking funny in a D&D game.
It's
Thank
No one
you.
can appreciate it.
I make the
makes me
players
so
laugh, and
happy.
that's what matters.
The characters may not appreciate it, but we do.
My little court
Exactly.
jester.
Oh, also, Motiva will point to Chad and say, if you want, like, workout gear or something, there's that here, too.
Shit.
I
So
mean
he
it.
kind
You
of
can find
wanders
God in a
off into
Walmart.
the Walmart.
No, dude, don't. And Motiva just chases after him. This is how you get kidnapped.
Dude, I like to see somebody try. I told you, I brought my sword. He says that at normal volume.
No, Motiva puts a hand over his mouth and she says, okay, so I'm going to level with you too. And she pulls Felyn in and she pulls Chad in and she puts her arms around their shoulders and she says, okay, besties, I'm going to level with you. People don't carry around weapons. Ever. How big is that? Chad, tell me how big your sword is.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? It's a long sword.
So you're committing a crime.
Is it? It's it's a longsword. It's just on his back.
No, it's in his duffel bag.
Any blade longer than 5 inches is illegal to carry around.
I'm 12 years old.
No, go ahead.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna.
no, 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 no,
It's
go ahead.
just
No,
funny.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna have this on the recording. Anyway, Chad says, "Okay, I will only."
It's the emergency sword.
It is the emergency sword. It's only for emergencies.
However, if
Oh,
somebody
so-
does approach you trying to kidnap them, trying to kidnap you, just punch the shit out of them. That's not a crime.
Oh, okay. I'm also very good at that.
Yeah, me too. Motiva looks to Felyn. You're not allowed to leave me in Chad's sight,
Yes.
because I'm gonna give you another thing. Please don't use magic.
What if it is an emergency?
Not in the Walmart.
Not in the Walmart. Okay.
If it's not in the Walmart, somebody can think they're having a pipe dream.
And this is when Motiva tells Felyn about surveillance.
Yeah. I live in a surveillance state.
Ah, so like scrying, but all the time?
Yes,
Ooh,
from all
the
angles.
time,
You know
everywhere,
when?
for everybody.
creepy.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be cameras in our dorm rooms. They did that back at the college I was studying at before.
Oh.
Yeah, they were even in the bathrooms.
Oh!
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Probably make good money doing that, but she slaps their backs. You don't have a sword, and you don't have magic. You two are just fun-loving guys.
I've never seen a sword in my life. He says as
I
he's
have-
putting in the most garish, like, bro athleisure outfit into the car.
I have never heard of magic once in my life.
Well, that's just embarrassing.
Wow.
If you want sword practice, there's probably foam swords near the kids section.
He thinks about it for an embarrassingly long amount of time. And he says, nah.
You don't want to duel me in the kids section of a Walmart.
Okay, I meant I didn't want to buy one, but yeah, actually.
I'll kick your ass, Wojcik.
It's Vujicic.
And I'm gonna kick your ass before you're gonna die.
You are both racing to the toy section.
Oh, it tries to keep up.
No, Motiva's gonna show Felyn how to like ride on like the back of
Yeah.
yeah. Motiva's gonna show Felyn how to ride in a cart.
Just gonna just gonna hook her heel in it and then boom.
Yee. Or Motiva could put Felyn in the cart.
Oh my god, you're small
Ooh.
enough to do that.
Take Felyn for a cart ride.
Yee.
This is so fun.
We don't
Getting
have to
menaces in
roll
this
for
Walmart.
this.
No, you don't have to roll for this. I would not. I think it's easy enough not to fall on your ass when playing with a cart. But I will say that since you are doing a maneuver with Felyn, Chad does beat you to the toy section, and the minute you show up, he bonks you.
Sneak attack.
Assassino.
You should have prepared for an ambush. He's holding like a
Alright,
foam. He's foaming like a foam sword / pool noodle, but like with a real sword fighting stance, which is very funny to look at.
I should have prepared for this dick. Motiva's gonna grab another one.
Motiva, put your dick away. This is in public.
Don't tell me
You
what to
can
do.
find anything
Motiva's
in the
gonna grab-
Walmart.
You can find anything in a Walmart, Chad. Yeah, see, Felyn gets it.
This is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best episode to listen to.
This is gonna be a fever dream. Can we do a quick like rock paper scissors for who wins?
Yes. I'm gonna say just roll a flat d20 because that's a bit easier.
Yes, sir.
But that's really fun. Okay.
14.
14. He just beat you. He got a 16.
Motiva collapses on the Walmart floor.
You held yourself pretty well though.
It's not fair. This is she like taps on the ground and she says, Felyn, help me come up with the legalese for saying how Chad is oppressing me.
To be honest, I don't know how to do that. You're both humans.
Chad, help me come up with something to
Bold of you to think I'm helping my opponent in a court case.
Dick, ass, this dick, eat, pussy ass.
I mean, you did pretty good. I was gonna say when we get back, we should sword fight more, but I mean, if you're gonna be this much of a sword loser every time.
No, she like grabs his arm. No, please.
I think it's kind of weird that there's not like an extracurricular for like combat and stuff. And surprised to see that it's like not a thing people do.
They do seem to have a general thing against affecting or potential harm on students, unless it has to do with the environment.
I feel like they just hate physical stuff.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting to. Like, there's clubs, but like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun if there was like a sword fight club.
Perhaps you could start one.
Oh fuck! Can I start one?
Probably.
Probably clubs start from students.
Yes.
You see, he is making an expression like he is thinking. This is interesting. He's gonna bonk you again, Motiva.
Another sneak attack.
This is a crime.
You need to be more on your toes.
I can't look more autistic than I am.
Fuck, that's really funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's really, really
I'm a
good.
comedy genius.
Is there anything else you want to do in this Walmart?
Fruit.
I need to get. Yes, we need fruit, and I need to get my cameras, my
Get
Polaroids.
Okay, cool. We'll say you can get your cameras pretty quickly. Honestly, you can just go in and just pick them up and, you know, keep them with your stuff because it's a Walmart. You just pick up and go. Okay, what kind of fruit do you want to get Flynn?
Citrus.
Citrus. What kind of citrus? Pineapple? Orange? Lemon? Lime? I don't know other citruses.
I think orange.
Oh, yeah, orange. Sorry.
And then I don't know, something else.
I'm gonna look
Motiva.
up citrus fruits.
I also want to mention Felyn is not getting out of the cart.
I like imagining Felyn just being like, that one, and Motiva and Chad are just chattering around the fruit aisle, grabbing things.
It's true.
I love the visual of these three together and Felyn being far too overdressed for a Walmart, crouching in a cart.
Literally. Okay, finally, I found a list of citrus fruits. Okay, grapefruit. That's one we forgot.
Nobody wants a fucking grapefruit.
Nobody wants a grapefruit. You're right. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't see any more.
Do they have any Buddha's hands?
Ooh.
At a Walmart in Ohio? Hell no. A suburban Ohio Walmart? No.
Motiva's gonna grab a bag of cuties and she's gonna go up to Felyn and she's gonna say, some cuties for the cutie. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you flatter me.
No, but these are really good and you should get them.
Yeah.
They are easy to peel.
Easy
That's kind of sexy. Ooh. Saucy. We got all of our shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Sorry, go first.
no. We check out.
Because Felyn has no money, and because Chad said that he would grab food at some point, he's gonna buy your cuties for you, Felyn.
Thank you.
Yes. And okay, so what did you guys get that wasn't the cameras and Chad's stuff?
It was rotisserie chicken, wedge potatoes.
Chad bought those. Those are Chad's.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I did not get anything else other than
okay.
the cameras. And I think Chad got a tracksuit.
Chad got a shitty tank top and some workout shorts in bright neon colors. Athleisure. A rotisserie chicken, potato wedges, Monster energy drinks for all of us, and cuties now.
Yes.
All the things that he got. And he purchases, and he divvies out the goods, and you exit the Walmart. And the sun is starting to go down. And I'm gonna change the music back. This is good, but like, you know, we're out of the liminal space.
Felyn is gonna try cutie on the way back to the car.
It's good.
God is good.
Cutie.
Did you say God is good?
Yes.
I love it.
Motiva nods her head. God is good. Motiva will look to Felyn and Chad and say, "Want to eat in the car?"
Hell
yes.
Yeah.
We munch in the car.
Munch in the car. Eating in the car is such a unique experience, but it's so comforting for some reason.
I think it's the small space.
I also think so.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You guys eat in the car. You have a couple more laughs. You have a bit more banter, and the day has been legitimately, like, really nice.
I think it's been really good. We have to get the wings and then we go back home.
Yeah. We are approaching up on time, so I think that if you guys want to stop and get the wings, you can just tell me how many, like, orders you get and pay for, and you can go in and out really quick, and then we can have your goodbye, and then you're done.
Does 60 wings sound like too much?
60 wings?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, okay, hold on. How many wings are in an order? Let's say at Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Oh, Applebee's doesn't have shit.
They have 10 wings per order.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually a lot more than I thought it was. It's more than Little Caesars.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like 6.
No, and they come out to only like $1.50 per wing. That's not bad. Okay, so if you're gonna get 60 wings, that's only gonna be 6 orders.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna use the Applebee's cost as like an idea. Okay, they're $10 for 10 wings, which isn't bad.
Okay.
So it
So
would be
60 bucks?
$60, yes.
Okay. Motiva will pay for it.
Nice. You pick it up. You see your favorite, like bar hop. You come in, you get your wings, you chit chat, and you're on the road again.
I drive like a demon back home.
You drive like a demon back home, and you park lopsided in your driveway like you've always done. And you pile out, and it's starting to look really like. It's starting to get darker, but the cool thing is that it only makes your house look even more beautiful as like the lights are on this warm, inviting golden glow. The lights from the tree in the yard out back are giving it sort of this backlight effect as you sort of walk up as the sun is setting.
I think Felyn doesn't have her parasol at this point, and she kind of just takes a breath. Her eyes can rest.
It's true.
Motiva will open the door and say, "Hello."
Welcome back! You hear Ansa call from inside the house, and you hear rustling around from the kitchen, as per usual with Ansa.
Ah, delightful.
The house smells like it's also in the middle of dinner being cooked, which is also not a
Ooh.
surprise.
Motiva's gonna look to Felyn and Chad and say, "Come on, Denver."
Denver.
You go on out into the kitchen, and you see that Ansa is in the middle of doing like 5 things at once because she's in the middle of like a meal. It has these sort of like little like boxes on the island counter that are filled with a bunch of like jars and knickknacks, little flowers, and she's running around, and she says, "I'm so glad you came back because you still need to pick these up," and she gestures them over to you.
What are they?
You know, just like stuff I had around the house that I thought you'd like.
Okay. I will accept that. Oh, I had a message for you.
Oh, from who?
From who? From who? Oh my god, I always forget how to say it. Alteressa?
Altamira.
Altamira. I'm sorry. I'll write it down.
No, I'm sorry. It's funny.
It's a weird name.
It is. I like it.
Motiva will snap her fingers and say, "Altamira says I'm waking up." And she sips her monster.
I can feel
stares
the
at her mom.
snippiness. You see that she kind of goes to sigh. And she kind of just simply says, "I had thought you might."
Any explanation?
You know, growing up, I had always felt like this one would be the most difficult one. And she goes to put her dinner on simmer for a minute and come over and say, "I can't stop you. There's not really a way to at this point. You're doing fantastical things and learning a lot. So I'm not gonna tell you to mind your business or not go too far because I feel like you're all ready." But just know, I hear that snippiness. And we worked really hard to give you what you have. Even if you decide you don't want it. That's fine.
I guess only sniffy because all of you decide to be wise sages and mysterious. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I understand. Your age is always difficult. Not
Excuse
for
me.
me. I mean to live through.
Okay.
I had a rough time when I was your age, too.
Felyn asked if you were hags.
Felyn pauses mid-bite into a cutie.
You took me the fuck out. Okay. Well, your friend Felyn knows some very mean words.
And I apologize. It's just what we call the son of the witches of the Feywilds.
That's okay.
Don't worry, I almost punched her. Don't worry.
I shall refrain from using it in the future.
It's fine. Language is different. It's different for everyone. I'm cool. I'm hip. I can change with the times.
You're definitely more hip than Tuli or Kale.
Thank you. I try to keep my ear to the ground about that sort of thing. Holly's always got her head all up in the numbers, but I like to think that I'm the worldly mom.
Yeah. She sips her blood. Not my. Whoa.
Hello?
Hello?
That's the worst Freudian slip I've had in a minute.
Motiva become vampire?
Motiva is the undead that you sent the other day, actually. The Fae
Yeah,
was
I
the
got
Fae
him
was a red
confused.
herring.
She's not saying.
So is the hex blood thing true? I just want to know where to start looking. I'm not mad.
See, this is the part that I didn't plan on having this conversation today, so I'm fucked.
I'm
No,
sorry.
it's okay. I thought I would give you stuff, and then you were like, I'm gonna keep asking things outright, and I'm like, shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. You can skip it. I can retcon it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna give me just a second, and I'm gonna think. I think Ansa's just gonna look at you, and she's gonna kind of give you like this sort of flat look, and says, "For the record, I don't know what that means. You're learning a lot of words that people use in a lot of different places. So." I don't know how to continue that sentence. Basically, she's just being like, I don't know what that is. Okay, you're learning all these things I don't know. So don't come at me hot.
Yeah, that's fair. Motiva will nod and say, that's okay. That's okay. I don't know what these mean either. Felyn tried to explain it to me, and I don't get it.
To be fair, I do think it is different here than it would be in my home.
Yeah.
For the record, I don't think you'll have too hard of a time of it. You've been notoriously bad at looking away and keeping your eyes closed when you should. I think you'll learn quickly enough.
That's fair. Honestly. That's all I have, though. Yeah, occasionally. I actually welcomed her to come visit me at one point. It's been lonely.
That explains some things. I can't blame you. I can't stop you. It's your decisions and your life.
I don't want to risk anything if it means not having a life with you guys, though.
We would never cut you off for something like this. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Motiva's gonna go to Ansa and she's gonna give her a really big hug.
She's gonna give you a really big squeeze.
Is Santiri here?
Santiri is not down here, but you can definitely go up and say bye to her.
No. Motiva covers Ansa's ears. Get down here now! No.
You see that seems to frighten some of Ansa's spirits as she kind of laughs. And Santiri trudges down, still like full minutes afterwards. Really not picking up her feet. And she goes to the kitchen and says, "What, are you leaving again?"
Yeah, and I need the bat, Santiri. Don't think I didn't notice you trying to bat thief my friend.
I would never, first of all. You see she's still carrying the bat like a toddler. And reluctantly goes and gives it back to Felyn.
Thank you.
I'll have you know, I was a great mother to that bat.
I'm sure Ansa is prepared for you to be the best mommy you've ever been.
Anyway, do you want to hug or not?
Yeah, Motiva grabs Santiri and she does the thing where she like lifts her up. She like grabs her by her legs.
Oh, this is so fucking dramatic. You've been gone a week.
Oh, but I miss my baby sister. Oh, who's a baby?
She ragdolls in your arms.
She just fucking wiggle around.
Literally. Hold on, fuck. I have to pause. Press play again. Okay. But you say goodbye to your mom and your sister. Ansa also explains to you that the goodie bags that she made have like preserves, some herbs and oils in case you like have been running low. Like she says, I'm sure you can find some, but it's always nice when it's homemade. You know, connection to the hearth and home, whatever, blah 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 blah, right? And it's a bunch of just like stuff that she's made at home, including some pickles.
Hey? Motiva's actually gonna snap her fingers and just give me a second. And she's gonna like point to Felyn and say, Don't follow me. My room is a mess. And she's gonna run to her room.
Yeah.
And the second it opens, they hear like a clattering of like cans falling over.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're like walking through a wave of trash.
And Motiva gets her roller skates and she runs back down.
Ooh. Nice. You have gained your one item.
And Motiva shows off her roller skates and she says, Look at these. And they say Pussy Slayer on the back. But it's like Pussy on one foot, Slayer on the other.
Oh god, fucking bless.
Those are fucking sick, dude.
Thanks. Commissioned them myself. They're like bright pink. They do not match Motiva at all.
A relic from before your goth phase.
Yes. Motiva picks up half of the shit and she's like, okay, besties, we gotta go before my mom gives me more stuff.
You say goodbye while avoiding Ansa trying to give more stuff to you. And you go into the backyard. And you say goodbye to your home once more. As you go back to your school life, full of fantastical wonder and extremely bright sunlight, as the fucking the contrast between being in a nice, dark, warmly lit backyard in the middle of a nice, cool autumn night to being in the direct sunlight once again, hot as hell, whiplash.
Scream!
I like to imagine Felyn got to get her parasol back out before the plane shift, and so when she got there, she's like, oh!
And you're back home.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I will say that we're gonna end it in the evening, and I'm probably gonna pick up the full session with the evening before your next class.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna stop the recording.
Woo.